have we heard anything about the tree? Can we like sort of nail it back together? Or you can fix
that's
trees,
demented.
can't you?
You can't do that. I mean, there'll be another one that'll grow probably. Well, the sycamore
right.
A sycamore tree will grow again because obviously they drop a load of seeds and stuff. But that's the thing, isn't it? So I find that stuff really interesting as a phenomenon as well, because there's loads of shit happening all the time in the country. Yeah. People can't pay their fucking bills. I just read this morning the biggest killer of people now for the first time isn't smoking, it's poor housing, right?
Right, yeah.
So we're basically living in like a fucking Victorian throwback nightmare where no one can get anything done. People can't get a roof over their heads. They can't get treatment. All this fucking shit, right? And we're kind of deadened and kind of dulled to that. And then someone comes along and does something which actually, and I'm not fucking. And let me finish the point before I fucking get handed out of town. Which, in the grand scheme of things, is just a tree, right?
It's just a tree, yeah.
It's just a tree. And I'm not saying it's a good thing, it's a terrible thing. And so part of me wants to go, let's get some perspective here, it's just a tree. But on an emotional level, I also feel really strongly about it, even though I try and consider myself to be quite intelligent and like above this kind of stuff whenever I can be, because I think that it doesn't pay to be part of the mob, right? It's not a great place to be. But emotionally, I was really fucking pissed off that happened.
Yeah. I mean, pound for pound, vandalism-wise, it's a banger though, isn't it? It's very
impactful.
It's 2 minutes work and you will not be able to be employed for the rest of your life. It's brilliant.
I would have negotiated with him and compromised, said, could you just spray paint a cock and balls on it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Because what you've done is atrocious.
It's so bad.
But it's so.
But Pete, there will be people.
It's so Jebediah Springfield's head, though, isn't it? It's so it's so old school. It's so good.
And it's one of those things, Pete.
You say kids aren't into the outdoorsy life.
There will be people in conservative clubs, mostly in the places like Kent and Surrey, genuinely and sincerely asking for the death penalty.
Yes, they will.
Won't there?
Yeah, correct.
Because people forget themselves about this kind of stuff. They fucking go mad for it.
Yeah.
So I knew it will grow. It'll all be fine in the end. It's a terrible thing for a beautiful piece of nature. And I obviously think I genuinely think it's an appalling thing. But it's just kind of strange how, and this is a cliche thing to say, but it remains the case. And some cliches are cliches because they're true. There will be more coverage of that than there will be about, the flooding and deaths of tens of thousands of people in Libya and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of insane how our
priorities are topsy-turvy.
Exactly.
Or just confused. Just very confused.
Very confused. Anyway, Peter, on that delicate note...
on that delicate, good versus evil, black versus white kind of like... It works, that story, because it's so simple, I think. And there's an aggressor, there's a victim, and there's a sadness in our soul. A helpless tree victim.
And I wonder if that's going to be the thing, because wasn't that just by Hadrian's Wall?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the thing that finally tips Scotland over the edge and off they go.
Off they go into the moonlight, yeah.